All right, excellent evening. Can everybody hear me loud and clear? Show me how you're feeling. If you can hear me loud and clear, tell me how you're feeling right about now. If you can hear me loud and clear, super excited, super grateful. Happy weekend, happy Sunday, each and every one of you. I believe you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right, excellent evening. Can everybody hear me loud and clear? Okay, just a moment. Okay, just a moment. Okay. So, yeah. How's my chat doing? Loud and clear. Feeling great. How you feeling anything? Is how you feel everything. I'm super excited for yet another wonderful, mentorship day, Sunday. I hope you had a nice day, but today is about preparation and call to action. Okay, how prepared are you? How prepared are you? That's a question. Say your comfort zone is your broke zone. Your ability to identify your comfort zone in the environment of your work zone is going to really shape in the course of your awareness in this environment. And understanding that this is a journey. So Sunday is about nah. So I'm going to be discussing about today we're going to have few announcements, few changes to our work mode. And I'm really going to be emphasizing on the power of preparation, because what makes the difference is in your ability to understand what's coming and what you did before what's coming. Okay. So it's always a reflection of a story of where I'm coming from. I hope you guys are ready with your notes. How ready are you? Are you guys ready? I'm trying to get the energy I need to continue, but I'm not feeling it. What's happening? Are you guys, you've eaten too much rice? Today's Sunday. Have you eaten too much Sunday rice? Yeah. Or you are in Sunday rice, you are in kitchen mode. What's happening? The energy I'm getting is not, the energy of what I'm about talking. I'm about talking, what I'm about talking, the English, I'm trying to get it right. I'm about to talk about something. Okay. What I'm about to talk about, all right, I'm not getting the right energy. How ready are you? If this question was to mean everything that's going to cause your level of success, going to lead to your level of success, what's going to be your answer? How ready are you? How prepared are you? You know, it's easy to say, I am ready. I am ready literally means I want it. But the question is, how prepared are you? You know, there needs to be a distinction between how you want something and how you're prepared to get the thing. There's a difference between wanting to be rich and being prepared to be rich. There's a difference between having money and earning money. You know, so while I was meditating on the topic today, one of the things I'm going to write down, I want you guys to write down, is your ability to be able to distinguish between earning money and having money. Because the environment that we are in today, I'm always looking for loopholes. I'm always asking myself, why do I wake up with the consciousness of what is the foundation behind my work ethics? What is the foundation behind my hunger? Why am I still, you know, I just finished the meeting today, and the people I had the meeting were so excited. It's been there. The opportunity has been there, but they never saw how big it is. But I just broke it down for them, and I was like, you know, wow. I made some people happy today. I'm about to set the future for many of you guys. I'm about to set another tone for another level of increase, knowledge, awareness, and achievement. You know, just being prepared, just work ethics. Every day I think, do you know that the direction of your thoughts is organized by your plan? Okay, there's a question that is flipping my mind I want to ask. And it's a very serious question. Maybe it's going to give me the energy I need. How many of you really want to make it in this environment? Put 100 on the chat. You really, really want to make it in this environment. How prepared are you? How many of you will make it in this environment? Put 200. You just saw that I caught you guys. It's very easy for me to catch you. So there's a repetition, right? You can't cheat. You can't cheat your thoughts. It would always express itself. Life would always express your thoughts. We're living in an environment where a lot of people just want to do things. But those who are successful are those who are doing things. Question is, who are you? That answers how prepared you are. Okay, I don't like the tone of my light. I need you guys to just meditate on what just happened. What just happened right now, and tell me what it is. Okay? Because the ability, a lot of people, if you can understand how you think, how do you know you know? How do you know how you think? Okay, how do you know? How do you know? What are the variables for you to understand your thoughts? Because your thoughts is your life. So if I could give you the template, if I could process your thought and diagnose you right now and show you your thought, you could know your future. All right. And the truth is, it's so easy to know, to understand people's thought just by conversation, words. Someone should tell me what just happened. Okay. I need an explanation to what just happened. Or you guys still don't get it. I hope you guys got what happened. Explain it to me. I need someone. So let me give. I'm going to give room. And don't be shy. It's okay to be a victim of conversations like this, because that's the only way. No one else there are few people in your world, in your life that can make you see the truth of what you don't know. I wish I had this earlier in my life. But I thank God that I've presented opportunities for people to understand how they think. All right. In the area of mind coaching. What I've done is show you the difference between someone who's getting it done and someone who wants to get it done. We live in a generation where people want to do things. All right. But the successful people are those who do things. So this question right now, I can go back and just show you. I could diagnose. So what do you think just happened? Anyone? Because when I asked the question, how prepared are you? Almost all of you said, I'm prepared 100%. The biggest part of the preparation was the first question I asked. So all you guys still don't understand. Are you guys still in the loop? How many of you understand what just happened? Put in 5 on the chart if you understand what just happened. Now, you guys, I've thrown you in a deep state. You don't even want to answer a fair question anymore because you felt. I mean, if you understand I don't understand what just happened, put no. I do understand what just happened, put yes, because I cannot proceed further. I've just said, I didn't do a test. I just did an examination and I just got the result that I need for the next step of your knowledge. All right. Oh, so I wasn't assuming. So you guys still don't know what just happened. Okay. Who among you understand what just happened in the 2 questions I asked? What happened? Who among you understand? So no one understands. Wow, this is serious. This is serious. Not even one person. Okay, I'll come again. So these are the 2 questions I asked. Many of you really want to be successful. How many of you said yes? You want to be successful. Who won on the chat? If you said you want to be successful, if you're here and you want to be successful, who won on the chat? All right? You can't lie to yourself. You can't lie. Okay? And I can tell you, a lot of people are where they are just because they cannot accept there are some deep truths they've not been able to get exposed to. Okay. Then I asked the second question. How many of you here will be successful? All right. So the question is, Kenry, is it bad or is it wrong? Is it out of place to want to be successful? It's not. It's not out of place to be a baby. Babies don't get things done. They do things for them. Adults get things done. Babies want to grow. Adults grow. I can't remember the last time I prayed to God that I want to be successful. I can't remember the last time I prayed to God that I want. I don't have a consciousness of want or need. Because why? Who can tell me why? So it's not a bad thing. So this is the difference about preparation, about being aware. Okay, you cannot get to where you've never been. You don't understand your location. You don't understand the map. You don't understand the guide. Some of you, the law of attraction is not working for you because you're not attracting your future. You're attracting your past. You're wanting. There is no there is no guarantee with wants. There is no future. There is no map with wants. It's just almost like setting in. It's just like, it's a consciousness. I want to do something and I am set to do something is a different consciousness. Just in the communication, what I just said right now, which has more authority? This year, I am going to help 1,000 individuals get funded, come to. And this year, I want to help 1,000, which has direction. Which has authority, which has belief. Over the years, a lot of adults have stayed in a state of want. It means you are stayed in the state of a baby. Even the Bible says, say, desire the sincere milk of the word that you may grow thereby. It means at some point you're not going to have desire for the milk because why? You have grown. So you've been in this environment for long and you still want to be successful. Now the question is, I didn't really understand the question. That's talking about preparation. How prepared are you? I didn't really understand the test. So you failed the exam. Means you didn't prepare. True or true? There is no way in life, in the presence of my mentor or God asked me this question, what do you want? I got it. If God asks me, what do you want? I won't tell him about my want. I'll tell him about my project, what I want, what I'm doing right now, what I'm set to do. I already have plans for God. He has plans for me. I have plans for what he has plans for. I don't have a want. It means I don't know how to get it. He's shown me the best thing that God has done for me. He has shown me how to accomplish the things he has given to me. He's not planning to give anything for me. So I don't have a state of want. My God has told me that he has blessed me with all resource that pertains to this life, to serve you, to serve my goal, to serve my vision, to become anything that he has given it to me. And he has shown me how to get it. All I need to do is grow. The more I grow, I become those things I'm going to accomplish. So I don't have a state of wantingness. Do I have desires? Yes. My desires are not connected to things I don't set authority on. I am. You see, this future you're looking for is in your state of consciousness, is in your mind. So if in a flip second, life presents you with an exam, the first thing that comes is you're in a state of want. That's what you are constantly producing. That's the frequency you're operating on, wanting. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to get, oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. And that's your state of creation, your consciousness, your thought. You become your thoughts. So guess what? You never know that was what you were thinking, that you are in a state of want. And I asked you, how prepared are you? Prepared people are not in want. They have strategy. So do you guys understand what just happened now? Yes or no? That is about that. That's the first thing I wanted you guys to know today. Or you, okay. If you still don't understand, put in no, but you do understand the state of mind of success. I just told you who is prepared. First level of preparation is your mental work. You have to prepare your mind for success. That's the best thing I can do for you as a coach or a mentor, is to help you understand the things, all right, you control before you can understand the things you don't control. You don't control the market. How many of you know? Put 100 in chat. You don't control the market. You don't control the currency you're going to trade tomorrow. You don't control who's going to meet you tomorrow. The only thing you control is your thoughts. And guess what? The only thing that controls what shaping the market and the things that come into your life are your thoughts. So if you can control your thoughts, you control your what? The things you receive. So the best way to prepare is to prepare your mind. So a prepared mind, the next time I ask that question, is going to understand that. It's not even going to think about it. It's going to produce the right answer. Okay, how many of you want to be successful? I am successful. Okay, how many of you ladies want to be women? And how many of you guys want to be men? Is there anyone? Madam Patnayo, imagine I call you and I ask you, do you want to be a woman? What would you tell me? Hmm? Are you going to think about it? Are you going to think about it? In fact, you're going to give me kind of, look, what kind of question is that? This is the reality of life, friends and family. You have to give attitude. The attitude, the same attitude you're going to give to me if I ask you that kind of a question should be the same attitude. It's like someone is calling me and asking, Cambridge, do you want to be successful? I'm going to look, do you really know me? I'm first going to look, do you know me? I'm already. That's the first attitude. My first attitude, even if it's not spoken. Someone is asking me, Cambridge, do you want to be successful? Do you want to be successful? I'm like, come on, do you know who you're talking to? I'm already a success. And I've been saying this, that I am a success. Before I became figure successful, I've been saying that I'm a success waiting manifestation. All right. I'm already a success, just awaiting manifestation. I've been saying this. Now, some of the level of my success I've manifested, some I'm yet to manifest. But it doesn't change the fact that I am. See, before it comes, you have to be. Anything that will come into your life must first be. It must exist. If you want it, it doesn't exist. But if you create it, I am a success. I am making $10,000 a month. Many of you want to make $10,000 a month. I am making $10,000 a month. I am learning to make $10,000 a month. It's different from wanting it. You know it, you do it. So now that you know it, you go do it. But if you want it, guess what? You know why a lot of people jump from places to places? Because why? They are not founded in themselves. So they think things will come from the outside. No, nothing comes from the outside. Everything that comes from the outside fits what has been called from the inside. Am I speaking to someone? To 5 on the chat. Okay. This is the greatest conversation that I was blessed with, to tell me that. And guess who told me? Guess who told me? Yeah, my mentor, God himself. Say, Cambry, there is nothing I'm going to do for you. I already did it. And he showed me in his word all things that pertains to your life and to serve me, I have given to you. All things are complete in him, and I have him. In reality, for a lot of people, now the way they want to understand him is words. So even if I have to go by that limitation of him, words, if you have words, not if you speak words, you have it. Now, a lot of you know how to talk, but there is a funnel words come from. Today is about preparation. I'm just going to touch on preparation. And every preparation I'm talking about today is the mental side. Okay. And if you fit in what I'm sharing with you today, it's going to take you a long way. A lot of people know how to talk. I could give you a communication right now. It's very easy for me to give you, it's very easy for me to inspire you to speak. It's very easy for me to teach you to talk. It's very easy for me to pass you knowledge that you can speak. A lot of people have knowledge of words spoken, but they don't have knowledge of words invested, of words. See, if you have words, it says you shall have what you say. It means you shall have words that you speak. Now, a lot of people don't understand that it's easy to speak, but when you speak and you don't have the words, they are not your property. You're just speaking it. Guess what? It's not sustainable. So a lot of people say today that I am blessed, but there is no foundation of a blessing that is connected to who they are. It doesn't come. It says, out of thy bellies. All right. Now I'm going a little bit deep because this is really what makes the difference between a successful person's consciousness and the one that is not or yet to be successful. It's just consciousness. Okay. I operate from a standpoint of I have it, I need to show it. Okay. I have it, I need to experience it. I have it, I need to train it. I have it, I need to groom it. It's different from how can I have it? How can I be? How can I? It's different. My mindset is it's with me. I have the soil. I have the land. I have the experience. I just need to see it manifest in this form, in $10,000, in $20,000, in reaching out to people. See, I just have to see what it is that I have manifest on the outside. That's called reproduce. So, but first, I have to produce. What a lot of people don't pay attention to is production. I need everybody to write the word production. You are only going to reproduce what you have produced. Am I making sense?
Guys, if I come there, you will cry.
No, don't make the person cry. This is it. I think a lot of people need to focus on production. I have it. So when you say I am successful, do you have success? Or you are a stranger to success? Who is craving for success? Who is wanting success? So you're just saying it because you are inspired by someone. You are maybe this environment. That's the first stage. You're first going to be inspired. But now that you're inspired, you need to now learn to have it. How do you have it? What you invest in you over a period of time shapes your consciousness. So out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. It means what comes into speaking that produces reproduction comes from the abundance. It means there needs to be a strong, consistent deposit of that thing you want to reflect on the outside. So guess what? Can I tell you one thing? And some of you felt it about me. Some of you felt I was already rich when you knew me when I was not rich. In fact, some of you never knew me when I wasn't rich. And many of you guys be careful with your mic. And many of you, as at the point you met me, you already thought I was rich. 100 on the chat. Out of the abundance of the heart, you are even going to look what you know, even if it's not there. You're going to have a fake perception. You're going to give people a fake perception that is real. All right. So I know 100% most of you knew me to be rich when you met me, but I wasn't rich in physical form, the way you talked. And I shared some of the stories with you guys. In fact, when I shared it, I believe some of you, when I shared my account, all you gave me was, wow, you guys were surprised. But it's reality. It doesn't matter where you are in trading right now. It doesn't matter where you are in finances right now. What's your reality? Is it what you're seeing or what you're showing? Your reality is what you're showing, not what you're seeing. So what did I show you when you guys met me? I showed you a person who is successful. Am I successful today? Answer me. Everything you felt about me, do I look it today? In fact, you guys could say, I have grown from one level to another. Have I disappointed you in my level of success today? No. Why? Because what I showed you from the beginning was someone who's successful, irrespective of what I was going through. But I didn't show you what I was going through. The mistake some of you do, you show what you're going through. You tell your reality, and life takes it. You think someone may pity you and say, oh, I'll help you, but life takes it. Life takes what you feel, what you show. If only people can understand that the confidence of success is your ability, right, to understand and give what you have, not what you see, not what you're experiencing. Am I making sense? Put one on the chat. It's very simple. Simply hard, but simple. Okay. So how prepared are you? Do you really understand that this thing is going to take time? Do you really understand that it's going to make you lose some of the things you have? Do you really understand that it's going to be tough? It's going to get to periods where it's tough, where it's hard. Do you really understand? But irrespective of those, who are you when the tough times are present? Who are you? Who do people see? So you had a tough week. So next week, you came late to session. Can I tell you guys one thing? How prepared are you? We had a session where I told you guys, I love you guys to come on live. The next day, people came in early to the session, showed their video. 3 days later, how prepared are you? You had to be unconsciously competent. There are 4 levels of competence. I think I can go in detail. I think I have to restudy that. But one thing I know, when you become unconsciously competent, I think that's the highest of it all. It has to get there. You have to train yourself. You have to train yourself where competence is an unconscious thing. It's on autopilot. You don't even know you're doing it. Okay? You don't see, I don't even know I'm talking rich. I am not trying to talk rich. I'm not trying to be confident. I am not trying to be positive. A lot of you, you're trying hard to be positive. You're trying. See, one of the things I've stopped doing in my life, because what the scripture told me, it says, cease from the struggle of men. When you try to do things, you're struggling. I have stopped trying. Make up my mind to do things. I made up my mind to be successful in trading. I made up my mind to help 1,000 individuals, and I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter. Time is not my limitation, but I will get it done. All right. See, if I set my mind to do something, I know I can do it. Why? I can do all things. True. There's a power in me that can get things done. I don't care about my ability now. I don't care about me not getting it done now. But one thing I do care about, that if I train myself and be consistent and long enough, I'm going to get it done. That's the consciousness. I don't try to do things. Tell yourself, I will not try to do things. I refuse to try. Write it down. I refuse to try. I am not of those who try. I get things done. I am a 6-figure. You can say, I am going to become a 6-figure income earner. It's not wrong with that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. It means you're on a process, but that's a statement of certainty. It's different from I want to become. Okay? It is done. When you say it is done, I am a 6-figure. So you don't have to refuse to try. Say, I refuse to try. Okay, let me try if it's going to work. You already failed. In consciousness, you failed. And there, 90% of the time, you would repeat your consciousness unless there's an intervention. Let me try if it's going to work. No, that's not for you. I'm going to make it work. It only works for those who work it. So when you say try, it means you're depending on someone else. Irrespective of the fact that God has blessed you guys and has blessed me to be a mentor to you and I have direction, I don't have the power to make you successful. I can only show you how to be successful. You have all the power to be successful in this environment. So what I'm doing tonight on this call is give you every consciousness of who you are so that you can do what it is that I've done. Am I making sense? Take it from people, bring it back to you. For you to become a six-figure income earner, Cambry can help you understand how you can make yourself a six-figure income earner. Cambry is not going to make you a six-figure income earner. So you have to make a decision that I'll make it work. I'm going to get it done. So when you have that consciousness, guess what? The right consciousness leads to the right goals. You can write that down. Right consciousness, right goals. Some of you have set goals that depends on the environment, that depends on the people, that depends on the mentor, that depends on the chat. You never set goals that depends on your ability. So do you know that my goal smells my ability? It says set big goals. Now, some of you, you've heard the word that dream big, but there was no foolishness in that word. There was wisdom. Dream big based on your what? Vision. It means as far as you can see, dream it. But a lot of people are dreaming from the point where they don't see. So guess what? You're lost. Ability is involved. For you to drive a car, you need to see a car. Ability, you are involved in your goal setting. A lot of people, the goals you set, you aren't involved. That's another part. I wish I could. I can't take that part today. It's a session. All right? It's a session on its own. And I promise I'm going to remember to give you guys what I just said. You can write it down, put it. See, you need to be being involved in goal setting. That's one of the things I grew to understand that made a difference for me. While we were growing, we get YouTube tapes, we meet motivational quotes, we get to environments. While in network, we were motivated to dream, but we were never taught to be involved in our dreams. That is why I respect people who give me the process of dreaming and achieving goals, setting goals. See, it's easy to say, I want to set goals. I have these things we're putting in front of you right now. It's easy to put it in front of you to believe. But one thing we're doing day to, that's why an environment of doing is very, very good. Our environment is an environment of doing, not teaching. There's a difference between just teaching. We're doing this thing together. So one of the things you're learning unconsciously is your ability to be involved. Some people can teach you how to set goals, but being involved in goals is climax. It's a different game entirely. A lot of people are scared. They're scared to be involved. Do you know that there is something they call the fear of failing? All right, now, this is another side. Okay. Some people don't trust in themselves to do the process because why? They are scared they'll fail themselves. So they rather want, it's easy to take my trades because you believe in me that I am profitable. But I teach you how to trade. You don't trade. The reason you don't listen to me and you don't go do what it is that you are scared you're going to fail. There's a part of you that is resisting you from doing it yourself. Why? Fear. You're going to fail you. So it comes to the point, what? Do you believe in you? Give it back to you. I don't want people doing things for me. If I meet you and God has blessed you with something, even if you make every provision for me to take it, one of the things I'm going to beg you or get close to is I want to do it the way you're doing it. Because why? The power to become you is not you giving it to me. The power to become you is you showing me I can do it yourself. Like, you do it yourself, I do it myself. Does that make sense? All right, I put 10 on the chart. That's a mindset I've gotten from the beginning. If you're lending it to me, just part-time. part-time. I take it part-time. It doesn't matter, part-time. I put it on part-time. Like I've done something I'm going to share with you guys tonight. I don't like people doing things for me. I know how to leverage, but when it comes to something that matters in the future of myself and the dream and the vision and the purpose God has given to me, why do I have that kind of mindset? Ask me why. Ask me why. And I'll tell you why. I am like my father. Nobody couldn't get the job done. He sent himself. I am like him. Say as he is, so am I. You guys understand what I just said? I am like my father. Nobody couldn't get the job done. The job of salvation, nobody could get it done. He had to do it himself. Now, the bigger why is you are so precious. The reason he did it is because you're so precious. The heart of man is precious to God. The heart, when God commits people to me, I don't play with it. I don't gamble with it. Do you know the decision? I think Mr. Yusuf is here. Mr. Yusuf, please come on the mic. He's someone. He's a blessed man. He stuck with me since I started. All right. Mr. Yusuf, or is it Madam Asfa that is there? Are you there on the call?
Yes.
Good.
I'm there.
I want to ask you a question. How long have you known me?
Going to 5 years now.
All right,
2019.
All right, good. What I am doing in Pewat Nation and the things that are evolving that I'm bringing out right now, are they new to you?
No.
Since when have I been talking about it?
We had a session in 2019. I think it should be November. All these things were laid out. And I've said it before that it's manifestation of all the plans that have been on since. But even the persons that we did all those plans together, nobody, I don't think we only have Latina that is part of us now.
Madam Tina, just see, when we had those discussions, was there anybody that I look like now when it comes to success?
Yes,
Did I have, was I an educator? Did I have big accounts? Was I a success in trading? Was I even a success in trading when we had this conversation?
Not at all.
So that's one part.
Okay.
So that's one part. Thank you. The other part is at the point where I have grown and I have success in trading and I have success in personality, why didn't I just activate all of these things? I had room. I could have activated this. A lot of people would have done so if it was our greatest desire. But why didn't I? See, the Bible said something. Say, write the vision. Make it plain. It's in my sitting room here right now. Every vision that I'm manifesting to you, every of it. It's my sitting room is in my book. Say, write the vision, make it plain. Say, he who see, run with it. He said the vision is for an appointed time. It may, see, even if it tarries, wait for it. It must. One of the things a lot of people don't understand is the appointed time. Some people appoint their time, but the vision has an appointed time. A lot of people have failed because they appoint their time. God is a time. God is time. So for me, it wasn't about money. It was the care. Is it okay? Someone gave me the vision. I don't own it. If I owned it, I would have actualized it. I'm talking about preparation today. It took me how many years to be here with you guys? You just heard Mr. Yusufu. 5 years. 5 years. To prepare. You know, some people like baked canned food. Microwavable life. 5 years. See, at that point in my time where I cried, okay, do you guys really want to hear things? Okay, because when I make up my mind to share things like this with you, because I see that if God has brought you to this environment, He has you in mind. Because why? I am cooked. I don't dawn. That's why I know I'm already a success. That's why the things I see right now are made from the things that I never saw, that weren't plain and weren't touchable. You guys want to hear stuff? Give me permission to tell you things. If the process doesn't make you cry, I want to quit, you're not in the right place. If the process doesn't make you cry, I want to quit, you're not in the right. You're not deep. The devil is not fighting you. If the devil is not fighting you in life, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. You are not in a place of purpose. If you are in a place of purpose and you serve God, the devil will be against you. Life will pressure you out of direction. Come of it. Let me tell you a little bit of thing. There were times in my life, in this environment, why you guys thought I was successful, I was in pain. All right? I was in pain, serious pain. I was crying, I was tearing. That I was almost asking why, but I couldn't. I was in pain. And that's the only word that can come to lips right now. Why you guys thought I was successful? I was in deep pain. You know what was causing the pain? There are points. Some of you've reached that point in your life where you think you're due for the things you expect. You paid the price. You've done everything. You're good. You're giving. You're partnering. You're sowing seeds. You're putting the time. You're putting the effort. Just imagine my work ethics. At that point, I tell you I'm in pain. Some of you can't do what it is I've done. You can't. You can't outrun me. But if I say I was in pain, just imagine what you can experience, what's up for you. At some point, I give. I practice all of the principles. And when I mean, if you've experienced that feeling of where you think you shouldn't be having the experience you're having, deep down in you, it's almost like all hell is against you. How many of you have been there? Some of you probably will be there. You're doing everything notable. You're following instructions, okay? But it looks like the result is different. That's a tough place to be in life. Well, some people don't know that that's the refining moment, but that is even easy. Okay, let me give you guys an insight. While I was having some financial crushing, I got opportunities. I got a deal, I think it was last year, really last year. I got a deal while I was in crisis. See, this is where temptation and being prepared. I'm talking about preparation because why? While you're due for this level of success, there are some things that will just steal it away in the form of success. You guys don't know. I got a deal. When I processed the deal, my mind told me the deal was going to be between $50,000 and $100,000 a month. In my time of crisis, it almost looked like a blessing, right? Imagine if you pray for next level, you need out, you want the breakthrough, and a deal like this comes in the same environment. What happens to a lot of people? They will answer God. This is it. But that's where the place of preparation comes in. I was prepared for the future that God has shown me. He told me how I'm going to get it done. He prepared me for the process. He drilled me. So when that opportunity came, I was able to identify that was a distraction. Hey, come on. Do you know there were 2 opportunities that came my way? I couldn't even process it with my wife. I just said, because why? It's tempting when you're discussing this. I'm afraid that if I discuss this with what we're going through, if I discuss this, man, if she just says, think about it, though I understand that she's my spiritual guide. But I didn't want to take the chance. If you just say, come on, just think about it, it's done. I've fallen. This is where preparation comes. I was prepared for this life. I was prepared for Pearl Nation. I didn't even know, but that's what God was preparing for me. You guys don't know what you're sitting on. Most of you don't know. You don't know the environment God brought you into. I'm just trying to share these things with you so that you can understand that come where you're going, unless you just want to be a mediocre, someone who's just normal, someone who just have a normal level of success. But if you want to be great, there comes a level of preparation, a level of toughness, a level of discipline, a level of consistency, but most importantly, a level of awareness. Am I talking to someone? Let me know in the chat. A level of awareness. I'm aware of the environment. I am, and I am going to. You're not giving it to me. I'm taking it from you. That's my mindset. All right. You can't give me success. I take it. It's mine. It's mine. I shed tears. I saw opportunities. But right about now, okay, I've told you guys several times, there's so much money around me in this industry, but I've built myself, I've built my wall around me to only focus on the one that I need you guys to have. I was telling my friends, I just told them what I want them to do. If I do it for myself, hey guys, I can live all the rest of my life in vacation. But guess what? I told them why I can't do it. Because why? It's not part of the vision. The goal is not to be rich. If that was the goal, we achieved it long ago. The first part of the goal is to help 1,000 individuals become rich by raising them, by teaching them, by modeling them. That's what I was created for. And guess what? In doing that, I am rich. That's my purpose. I defined it. I found it. Find yours. Riches is going to come. The lesser is included in the greater. Stop pursuing money. Money is a distraction. Am I making sense to someone tonight? Okay. The things that are coming in Pearl Nation, there's a spillover. Great spillover. Just being in this environment is guaranteed success. I can put my hand in my chest and I can say you are successful just by contact, just by being in this environment, just by making the decision, you are successful. The only thing we're going to tough it up, we're going to go through is this process I'm sharing with you. It's going to be tough, but focus on the vision. That's why I'm telling you to be prepared. Because why? There are no trials in this environment. It's getting it done. So I have to train you the mindset of getting it done. These are successful people get it done. No other way. This is how it gets done. The mental aspect. See, the 90 to 99%. Forget the 1% in the market. Forget the 1% in the experience. Focus on the 90 to 99%, which is you. Which is what you put on the inside, which is what you emit every day, which is what you think on it. Say, meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly. What are you wholly founded on? This is what I'm sharing with you today. It will bring out your work, your preparation, your goals. You begin to set the right goals and you know how to accomplish them. If you begin to focus on these things, if you begin to meditate on these things, If you begin to give thyself wholly on these things that matters, what are these things? Your words that come from your thought. Have it. Don't just speak it. Have it. Dig deep. Have it. I bought books today. I'm still learning. I'm still drilling. I'm still researching. I'm still growing. Despite where I am. That's why there is more to give. There's more to serve. Focus on you. Focus on developing you. Focus on investing words. Focus on having success, not wanting it. Can you guys do this? Say I can't. It is done. Okay? This should be your consciousness for your next wave of life, your next wave, the next wave of your consciousness. What you're going to emit is that I am going to be focused on becoming me. Becoming the person that I want to see tomorrow, seeing the person, thinking the person, meditating the person, living at the person. Every day, I'm getting me done. Okay? Focus on that strong word that relates to you. I always say I'm helping 1,000. That's everything I do. So it's easy for God to give me something. Why? Because I am focused. So what you focus on expands. But if your focus is torn away by your emotions of what it is you're not getting, guess what? Even God can help you. It's done. So, I love you guys. I can't tear out all the details, but I could paint it one thing that I care about each and every one of you here, that I am willing to become a higher and better and tougher version of myself just to serve you. You know, I've been talking about our copy paste, copy automation. It's been a whole lot of, it's another level for me. See, you guys don't know something about me. You want me to share? It's hard for me to bring that product out. Because why? A lot of jackass are waiting. There are a lot of people who want to reap. No, I wouldn't say they want to reap. It's normal. When you see credibility, it says, see, there's something the scripture says, say, kings shall come to the brightness of your rising. When you rise, say, the nation shall come to you. The nation is a feeling of both good and bad people. There are things you can't control. One of the reasons I've been over the months, I've said it, that this is going to be part of our product, but I guess if that product comes in, I cannot control the growth of Pure Heart Nation. Okay, I can't. I can't. And that is one of the things I'm very skeptical of, because why? If I lose control, we're going to attract more of this environment, what people want in this environment. Automation is something that brings about uncaring people, different level of people. I can't control that. Okay, I've been very, very skeptical about it. And I've been praying about it. It's a time. And I know I'm getting close. But one of the things that I've also been I don't know. See, I don't know how to manage other people's things. Like, okay, how do I put it? You guys trust me because I'm giving you education. True or true? There's a level of trust you have in me, because why? I put all myself in what I do. I don't see anybody can make you guys love you the way you guys love me. I don't see anybody who can do it better. So when this service came, I've been looking. Yeah, I know at first I wanted to outsource the service. So I've been looking at someone, a partner, a friend of mine who's been in this. Okay, you know what? Let me leverage my friend. But at the same time, all your hearts are in my hands. As much as this person is good, can this person serve you like I can? Yes, he can. The truth is he can, but as I can. So guess what's going to be happening? I'm going to be serving you in the capacity of my own copy trading. You guys have pointed me in that direction of value, and it's truly because of you. All right. And I know it's time. So let me just assume that you guys didn't hear me. And I'm going to close the session just understanding that you didn't hear me, and I just, okay, they didn't hear me. And I'll just close the session, and I'll just behave like I didn't see it. Did you guys hear what I just said? Okay, maybe you heard me, but you didn't understand. Okay, I think I can relate to that. I think I can relate to that. See, I thought it was your product. Okay, Madam Pat, let me steal your brain a little bit. All right, come up. Say too late, we heard. Yes, you can hear, but I can perceive. Okay. I can assume that you did it. All right.
I'm here.
Okay, Madam Pat, when you say you thought it was my product, all right, what does that really relate to? In meaning, yes, it's my product, but what does it really relate to in your own understanding?
In my understanding, it didn't look like your product. That's what I
You're breaking.
Because I'm breaking.
Mike is breaking a bit.
Where I am, I can't talk.
Okay. Okay, but I just hate what.
Yes, I thought. I mean, I had a communication from the people, and I was like, "Is this can be?" So I wasn't. I mean, I just left like that. I haven't replied or anything. So I want to hear from you first.
All right. I think I understand your own side. So thank you. When I told you guys about the copy trading, did I tell you guys that it's gonna be my service, or I'm putting it as a part of a partnership service to serve? So those people who want to make their money work as an automation, all right? I made you guys understand that it's part of the service that I want to add as an automation. So we have different forms of automation, okay? But I found a credible automation that I want you guys, that can serve you guys. Did I make it known to you guys that I was going to be the automation?
I don't. I think you can be one of the designers of such automation. So I didn't think otherwise that is for somebody else. I thought it was you.
Okay, so at least I'm getting the response that I needed to get. Now, the response that I needed to get, because I knew what I communicated. And so in the communication I'm having with you guys right now, as much as it's good to leverage, you guys are so precious. I don't just want to leave you in the hands of other people. Because this service we're talking about, the reason I'm scared of it, I was scared of it, is that there is too much money in it. There's disturbing money in it. And there is distraction in it. So I didn't want to put my hand in that direction because it may bring a sense of distraction. But I think we found a way around it, the big way. And there are some big news that are coming soon that will make you guys understand a way to leverage this. But now, what's going to do now is it has brought me to the center stage. So between now and May, a lot of things happen in May. You guys know why? I was born in May. Okay. So we will be launching some good products in May. Good products in May. So part of the product we'll be launching, okay, It's Pewat Nation Personal Copy Automation. But the copy automation has started already. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is I'll take it a step further by bringing in a whole lot of more security, because I'll be handling it myself, okay, with my team. So there will be my own trading amongst my own mentorship trading. So it's going to be overseen by myself. It's going to be my product. All right. And I'm going to be governing. Because another challenging thing I saw over the weekend was the factor of broker as well. Okay. You can have a good system, a good person trading, but if you don't have a good broker, there's an issue. So, and I know that the moment I make this a product, it's going to bring the crowd, and the crowd is going to highlight my name. And if my name is involved, I want to be, at least I want to know every parameter that my name is involved. I want to know the broker. I want to be the one in charge of the relationship. I want, at least let me guide my name and my integrity. But there's a level I can do that if I'm just putting in the hands of someone with a broker that I don't even know or have relationship with. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm very sensitive because of you. I care about your security. But not just only that, it's a lot of people are going to come in, and there are people who question, they don't even know you, they'll question your credibility. So I want to be said, okay, you know what, since this is going to bring the tens of the thousands, I'm not even talking about thousands, I'm talking about tens of thousands. All right. At least, so you guys are going to be parents. Are you guys ready? Talked about preparation. Are you guys ready? Some of you, what it means to be a pioneer, you guys are really going to experience it within this next 3 months. All right. That is why I talked about preparation today. Because you may feel you're not growing, but you're grooming. Okay. That's one thing I can guarantee you. When you feel things are tough and you're not growing, but you're not sleeping and you're walking, you're grooming. Okay, just wait for it. Wait for it. And I've waited for what's about to happen. And I want to tell you guys, take advantage. Anything I tell you to take advantage of now, don't hesitate. You guys should take advantage of the automation in copy trading. Take advantage of it. All right. Some of you have been redundant or stagnant in growth. Take advantage of the automation when it's fully loaded. And so what we're doing right now, we're doing testing phase. If you want to be big, join the testing phase. ICO, people who buy into ICO in crypto are those who make the most money. Don't wait till the product launch. Get in the whitelist. Like I'm telling you right now, get in the whitelist. Position yourself. Okay. Plan your portfolio. Don't go bizarre. I have a control measure. Okay. So you can't even outrun me on that one. Create a bank. For me, it's like setting a stage for new levels of investment. And because it's highly sellable, we're going to talk about that some other day. It's a product that is highly sellable and it evaporates quickly. You think of it, someone has bought it. And one thing I've done over a period of time is I begin to take reporters, analyzers, people who do audit, and they audit my thoughts and my product. And one of the things we've seen is there is no product here in Africa that looks like what we're about to launch. Not Africa, the world at large. That looks like what we're about to run. Okay. So if you've been missing sessions, don't stop missing sessions, because this thing, Madam Madeline, the question you asked me, I've actually done that. I've done that several times. But I know I do it from a place of discreet. But what I'm going to tell you guys is we're going to send a PDF for you guys to be connected to the ones I told you guys, the one on Antec, focus on the one on Antec, because I'm getting a few reservations for keys to market. All right. There was a member that shared something with me I process that, and it's good for question. That's why the fact that I trust relationship, but when some certain things come in play, I am not too careful, but I'm wise. Okay. I'm not thinking just tomorrow. I'm thinking long term. Okay. So if someone tells me, so let me just give you guys, we're family. All right. One of our students here had a bad experience a couple of years ago. Told me about one of the brokers. They had a bad. Funny enough, I sent the link. He registered and told me that the same icon. Okay, the same, so to tell you guys my level of consciousness, I'm very conscious. The same icon is is he here? Yeah, I think he's in the session. All right. So when he registered, he sent me, said I should be careful of this broker. I think there is a certain broker that has this same icon and they closed down 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? I think a couple of years ago. And they closed down with people's money. Now, I have certain reasons why that could happen. They were doing, I think, a bot kind of thing, but they were a broker. They were doing that, and they closed down the people's money. And now they're coming back. They may have used another name, but it's the same icon. And what they're doing right now is the real thing. The truth is, what they're doing right now is the real thing, but they've had a bad reputation if it is true that they work at other broker. So for me, it's not about today. If you have an integrity question and you're doing the right thing now, I still have to question that integrity, because have you made up for yesterday? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? If you didn't make up for yesterday and you just came back to do the right thing, there's still going to be a question of that integrity, yes or no? Okay. So that is one of the reasons. In fact, that was a blessing. Okay, that was a blessing. That coupled with a couple of things that happened during the weekend was a blessing. I said, okay, you know what? This is why I should take full look, full concern, because if I speak it, people buy it. And when they buy it, they buy my name. I don't want to say, oh, I didn't know the broker wasn't good. I'm coming from an environment that if I came into trading, I was in a bad environment. I don't want to repeat those things, and I don't want to be a victim of it. So the one I can control, let me help you control it so that the others, SSs, I know this is what happens in the environment. Does that make sense? That's how caring I am. And because of that care, I'm involving myself in something that is very, very time consuming. So, but I do it just for the growth and the success of this nation, and because of the fact that it's going to make you grow. So that is why I'm setting up. And the good thing is it's even going to make us own our own broker very fast. Okay. So I do know my broker here. So what I'm going to be setting up is going to be, I'm going to put it, homely. Someone I know, so a broker I know I've been using for years, has a credibility that I know. All right. And I'm going to set up with them and when it's time. So for now, the only one that I would say you guys focus on is the hand tech. Okay. That is still based on level of credibility and time. They have that integrity over 30 years. Okay. And yeah, so you guys can set, and the trading routine there is very beautiful. You can sleep on it. Very secured and beautiful. So that could give you a range of 15% a month. Okay, when you put the 15% a month automated, you don't have to do anything. So that's what automation means. You can fund an account and it compounds for you 15%, between 15 to 20%. It's minimal. It's not as aggressive as the other one who paid me a whole lot. And yeah, it's not the money you want to make. That it's my consciousness. So and another thing we have to do for ourselves is, hey, for those of you in the US, there is always going to be that challenge. So I told you guys, I gave you guys a solution. Form teams within our system. Marry people. When I say marry, you're not going to put a ring on the finger. All right. Get close to friends that are homely within our community, okay, that could set you up locally. I've given you guys that solution because most brokers, US do not operate. Any broker that is operating in the US right about now is doing away match. And when time comes, there may be some challenges that will hinder some people's money. That's my own opinion because strong regulations are in the US that copy trade, mostly copy. A broker can work in the US, but the copy trading service, right, may not work. So the best solution, you are in this nation, this is a secure environment and a family environment. If we provide the solution we're providing, if you don't have access, okay, get a team, get someone in this nation that is here in Africa that could set up an account with your details. They only open the email, set up the account, help you open the account with your email and everything, okay? Let them process for you so that you get access to the broker and you have the password. Does that make sense? And when you execute that relationship, all you have to do is let me be in them know. For those of you in the US, does that make sense? Because I don't want anybody missing out on it, and I don't want to say, okay, US, you guys can participate. We all know what's happening in the US right now concerning trading. Okay, they have legitimate structures that hinders a lot of the services in trading. Okay, does that make sense? Put sense on the chat. For those of you in the US, do you guys hear me? This is not the first time I'm saying it. Okay. No copy trading. I can't. No copy. I don't know about that copy trading. All right. Yeah, and I can't even run what I want to run. Okay, I can't run it with XNES. I want there are some certain services that I want to put in because of control that will be in my website. Okay, we're also working because of this, I'm working the website. So everything that you guys are going to be doing, you're going to be doing from the perspective of my website, and it's going to be linked to this server. So it's something that I'm coming into strong partnership to be able to bring this product to sell. So don't play. It's not play. It's not this. It's not easy. Strong investment, but it's worth it. So I don't know if you guys have any question. I've touched on everything I want to touch. Okay, one thing remaining. Big thing. All right. But do you guys understand? So what you want to do is we're going to send the PDF. I'm going to tell CFO to send the PDF because once how to set up the broker, how to register, get the link, register, the process to setting up the broker stage by stage. We've done it. We're doing a PDF. I believe it's almost concluded. And we'll send the link, everything again, so that you guys could open. What you just do is put there, minimum is $500. Okay, you can do $1,000, but don't go beyond for now. Don't go beyond $1,000. All right. Don't say because you're making profit, you have 10,000 or you have 100,000. Let me just go put it there. No, don't do that. Okay, don't do that yet. In fact, you're not even going to do that. So just put. I love to stay within the threshold of $1,000. All right. Yeah. When we fully load and launch, and I know that it's fully me, I can increase it. But now, that's 1,000. Any question? Yes or no? If it's no, no. If it's yes, yes. I want to tell you guys the last thing. All right. And we're done. Not yet. But I hope you guys are excited. The next, I hope you guys are excited. Are you guys excited? I feel you should be excited. Even if you've not caught up with your excitement, I know it will come. Just a matter of time. Okay? Just a matter of time. Some of you, the things that have been so hard for you in this environment is just about to get blown. All right? Just about to get blown. You don't know the perspective this is bringing. I wish I could tell you the rest. So, I'll be taking up on new projects, our projects, okay, a trip project, expansion project, growth project, locally here in Nigeria. So it's going to be Pewat Nation's first trip event happening in the month of May. I tell you, a lot of things happen in May. I'm the best version of myself in May. Okay, so I'll be visiting 2 states, Owerri and Enugu. I want to establish the eastern part of. It's a short trip, but it's a start of its kind. It's going to lead to others, all right? But I just want to invest this trip because I said it. I was going to do a trip, all right, before my birthday, and I'm going to do that trip. So, from second week of May, the artillery. We're going to post the detail of that, but I've established it. I've posted it. I've posted it. Just a moment. Henry, why am I sharing this? Is this important to me? If you're asking yourself that question, it shows a whole lot of things. Wow. Wasn't nowhere. Okay, 2021. So it's going to happen on the 15th. We're going to have on the 15th Enugu, on the 13th Enugu, 15th, twice in Enugu, 13th and 15th, and on the 20th, Noweri. Okay. I'm going to post this flyer and the details. It's already on my Instagram. So this is coming soon. The details on artillery, the hall and everything, the process of getting, registered is all going to be done by tomorrow, Tuesday. By tomorrow and Tuesday, it's all going to be out. So what should you do? Growth. There are people, this opportunity is seeking expression to affect. A lot of people are really already looking at me coming. Question is, who do you know that's going to meet with Cambry more? Is going to meet with this opportunity? All right. Presence does a whole lot of things. Okay. And all you just need to do is put people in the hall, connect to people. When the flyer come out, promote it, talk about it, do a video, promote it, tell someone you're buying a ticket for them. All right. See, you could buy 10 tickets. It's not going to be ticket sales. It's just going to be access. All right. So the ticket is just one state is going to be 1,000, one state is going to be 2,000. So it's just, you can put ticket 10,000, buy 5 tickets, 10. Just because at the end, if we make it open, I don't think I can breathe in a hall. Okay. So just to give quality people and people who are interested, just access. It's going to be premium, but field. What we have is crazy. People need to know. And now that we have a feel of automation, it's easy to sell. There's education. There is financial liberation in getting access to huge equity. And now for people who, I don't know how to trade. I don't have the time to trade. There is automation. You don't have any reason not to sell perfectly. Okay. So this is the financial vehicle to liberation. Get someone involved. All right. Start playing your part now by inviting, telling people, getting. So, I have an event that is happening in Enugu. Are you in Enugu? Do a video right now, calling up. If you're in the East, you're in Enugu, you're in Owerri. All right. I have a special program and a special ticket for you to affect your finances. If you're ready, please DM me. You just have to say that right now. Be saying it right now. Okay. As people DM you, okay, evaluate if they are going to be ready on such dates. And you send them the ticket, just tell them to be there. Okay, you paid for them. Priority, that you're going to work hand in hand to making them successful in this environment. That's what you need to do. All right, that's what you need to do in expansion. You owe it to this nation and you owe it to yourself. Tell yourself that I'm going to get it done. Okay, don't try. Who's going to get it done? The goal is for every member of this nation. So let's just go by numbers. If you are able to just help 2 people get access to this event, you're going to be a better version of yourself in the next half of this year. A better version of yourself, guaranteed. I could say that 100%. So who's going to get it done? Irrespective of where you are, we're still looking at the parameters of streaming. Okay, we're going to be streaming, but we want to focus on the physical occupied event. We're also going to be streaming, so it's also going to come with the same access. So irrespective of where you are, there's no excuse. You could do the same thing from where you are. Does that make sense? Any questions so far? So that's going to be the first trip project. Okay. And in the month of August, we're going to be going to Seychelles. That's going to answer. That one is not an event. That is a yo-yo. Okay. Some of only a few people qualified for the all-expense paid trip to Seychelles. Myself and, but you still have time. Okay, still have time. There is still time. You guys want me to extend? You guys want me to extend? Okay. So these things, you owe it to yourself that you can get it done. All right. You can get it done. You owe it to yourself. You know, be involved. Tell yourself that it's not the person who's getting it done does not have two heads. And if they're doing something you're not doing, learn from them what they're doing so that you can get it done. Have the mindset that I'm going to get it done, not try. Try has made people fail. Okay, if you guys tell me to extend, I'm gonna look at that because I'm just thinking, how can I have a trip like that? All right, and just a few people going. So I'm still gonna put another one for the second half. I'm gonna look at what it takes to extend, but it means you have to run with speed because even if I extend for another 15 days or maybe another 30 days for us to go, the goal is 30. And we did that since February. 30 individuals, all expense paid trip plus your commissions. Come on. There is wealth in work. Okay. Any questions so far? Oh, with the automation now, please. That's a valid point. That's actually a valid point. We'll look into it. All right. Okay, we'll look into it. Any questions so far? Any question, any suggestion? All right. Any mind talk? Just raise your hand or open your mic. But that's